Have no fear, seaweed's here. Yep, that's right. Seaweed, that slimy green thing, is actually the new superfood, but not for humans, for cows. And I'm going to tell you why. Agriculture makes up about 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions, and seaweed provides solutions to a number of the issues that agriculture poses for the climate. Seaweed is just one of the few crops that can be grown in salt water and without fertilizers or pesticides. As a carbon capture crop, seaweed can reduce CO2 levels in our atmosphere. However, if it's not harvested or eaten, it decomposes to re-release this stored CO2 into the atmosphere. When it is harvested by humans, it can be formed into a number of sustainable products, such as a plastic alternative, a feed supplement for cows, and as biofuel, regenerating marine ecosystems along the way. In one case, Asparagus taxiformis, or red seaweed, has found itself in an unlikely location: cattle farms. The beef and dairy industry has been found to be an incredibly high emitter of greenhouse gases due to the enteric fermentation process of cattle, releasing around 231 billion pounds of methane each year in total as the top agricultural greenhouse gas emitter. But did you know that this didn't have to be the case? Enteric fermentation, or the process of cow farts, happens as the plants that a cow eats are broken down into volatile fatty acids, or VFAs, by the cow's stomach microbes. These are microbes such as protozoa, bacteria, and fungi. This creates hydrogen and carbon dioxide as a byproduct. The enzymes in the stomach use the hydrogen and carbon dioxide to produce intermediates that become methane. But bromoform, a chemical found in red seaweed, competes with these intermediates and binds to those same enzymes before they can produce methane. In more simple terms, bromoform and other chemicals in seaweed can prevent chemical reactions that lead to methane production. Even with small amounts of red seaweed, it's been shown that methane emissions can be reduced up to 98% in cattle, which would mean huge things for the future of agriculture. While I only discussed one way in which seaweed has been engineered for the sake of sustainability, there are many other new innovations as well. In just a couple of instances, the carrageenan and sodium alginate polymers in seaweed can replace plastic wrappers, and seaweed fermentation can lead to biofuel and ethanol for batteries and gas. Seaweed is just one instance of how finding new ways to utilize certain crops can have highly beneficial consequences for our planet. Seaweed isn't just a tasty snack, it's also fuel for the future.